Jai Shri Ram, sentence equivalence. There are six options there. Your job is to identify two words which fit and give the sentence the same meaning. Now let's quickly go through the words there. Indigent means extremely poor, very poor. You want a mnemonic? It sounds like India gent. ఇండియాలో జెంట్స్ అందరూ చాలా పూర్గా అయిపోయినారు. It sounds stupid and odd, you will remember it. Indigent means very poor. The noun form is indigence, Gence. This is indigent, it's an adjective. An indigent society. Okay. Assiduous means working very hard. You see the word ass there, ass, working like a donkey. So assiduous means working very, very hard. It's not a negative word, it's a positive word. Autocratic, like a dictator. Industrious and assiduous are a pair because both mean working hard. Intractable, difficult to control. Self serving, very selfish, serving only oneself, sort of. So, looks like there is already a pair there. The young clerk was quickly promoted when his employers saw how dash he was. So, you will only promote somebody who is hardworking. So, the answer is assiduous and industrious. Go to the next one. Wary, W-A-R-I, wary, W-A-R-Y. Very careful, very cautious. Circumspect, CIRCUMSPECT. Circumspect ante chala jagrattaga. Circum ante chutura, spect ante chudadamu. Circumspect means चारों ओर देखना, बहुत कॉशन लेना, very cautious, very careful, very chary, CHARY. Chari. Imagine you have a friend whose name is Chari, and Chari is very chary. That means he is very, very careful. Indifference, not bothered. Some synonyms for indifferent are apathy, APATHY, callous, CALLOUS. Callous is an extremely negative word. Callous means so indifferent that even if a crime is taking place in your presence, if you still don't bother and still don't try to help the victim, then you are really callous, thick skinned. A pachyderm, PACHYDERM. PACHYDERM. Pachyderm means a thick skinned animal like a hippopotamus, rhino, or an elephant for that matter. So, thick skinned. Apathy, callous, inured, INURED. Inured means indifferent. Actually, it's a negative word. Inured means not bothered about something which you should really be bothered about. So it's a slightly complex word. So we are inured to corruption, we are inured to squalor, corruption. We see so much of it that it doesn't bother us anymore. We take it for granted. Whereas in some other societies, they don't have as much corruption as we have in our country. Therefore, they easily get shocked if they find some corruption going on. Whereas we are inured to corruption. We have seen so much of it that it doesn't bother us anymore. Actually, it should bother us. So I hope you understood the meaning of the word inured now. Suspicion, veneration is respect. To venerate means to respect. Veneration, difference, DEFERENCE, differential treatment. To differ means to respect. To differ also means to postpone. And reverence, REVERENCE, reverence. Revere means respect. A reverend is a title for Christian pastors. When they become very, very respect worthy, they are addressed as reverend, which means they deserve a lot of respect. Okay. Bewildered, confused. Remorse, feeling guilty. Remorse means paschattapamu. Remorse synonyms are RUE, rueful, RUEFUL. Penitent, PENITENT. Contrite, CONTRITE. Contrition, penitence, penitent. Compunction, COMPUNCTION. Compunction, meaning feeling guilty. Paschattapamu, feeling rueful. So let's say what's the sentence. Perhaps because something in us instinctively distrusts such displays of natural fluency. Oh, this is a nice speculative kind of thought by some philosopher. He says all of us have this instinctive, that means gut feeling. Immediately we distrust displays of natural fluency. Some readers approach John Updike's fiction. If you distrust something, how would you approach that? If you distrust somebody, you will approach that person or will you run away from that person? So, if at all, I mean, this is the usage. So, how will you approach such a person? Very carefully, jagrataga. So, your answer has to be very, very nice. And which one word comes close to that? I think suspicion. Correct. That's the answer. Jai Shri Ram.